We begin with how COVID-19 has impacted our state's rental housing market. There's a new survey to determine how much help renters really need. Good evening, I'm Rick Kwan, live in Kaka'ako.
And I'm Mika Miyashima. KITV4's Diane spoke with organizers to see what they're hoping to do with this information. This is all new tonight.
How many people in Hawaii are struggling to pay their rent?
The vast majority, 85% of tenants, are finding ways to pay rent, but landlords suggested that at least half of them were struggling to do so, were borrowing, tapping into savings, and so forth.
That's what a September survey organized by the University of Hawaii Economic Research Organization and the Honolulu Board of Realtors found. The groups are doing it again this month.
With the pandemic, there has been a huge impact on the rental community and the landlords, right, who manage and own those properties. So it's important that we make sure that the community statewide has an accurate reflection of what's going on.
The survey asks how many tenants are paying late and how many are taking advantage of rental assistance programs. It's also concerned about landlords.
With the eviction moratorium, and if they're not receiving rent from their tenants, then they're the ones who are impacted.
This is why more is so necessary. You know, the eviction moratorium is a public health intervention, but it's not sufficient to deal with this crisis.
Many of them are also making difficult decisions about whether or not they can afford to keep the property or if they have to sell it, and how quickly they're able to re-rent a vacant property.
Where you're going to be taking this hard data and reaching out to like state and city lawmakers to apportion CARES Act money or federal funding?
Absolutely.
They want landlords, rental owners, and property managers to take the survey.
I'm somewhat optimistic that once things stabilize at a national level, that there will be some more funding coming to our state to help us with, what has been an over and above anywhere else economic catastrophe through COVID.
But he's also deeply concerned about what kind of damage this pandemic has already done to our state's rental market. Diane, KITV4 Island News.